So Bitcoin Mixer is a tool that you can use to try to hide the path of your Bitcoins on the blockchain.
And this is tracking the specific Bitcoins, not the Bitcoin addresses?
Well, the Bitcoin, you'll have Bitcoins that are at a particular address, and you can keep sending them to new addresses. The problem with just sending them to new addresses is that it's pretty easy to follow these paths along the line. Mixers can use a variety of techniques to try and to mess up this path, basically. The way that the original mixers basically worked is they were centralized mixers, and they had a wallet service. So you would send them some Bitcoins, and then they would send you some other Bitcoins back. And they would basically do some off-blockchain accounting where they would say, okay, Johnny sent me some Bitcoins to this address. I'm going to send him some Bitcoins from another address that has no relationship to it on the blockchain. And I'm going to do my own database to keep track of this accounting, and I'll charge him a little fee to do this. And this may or may not be totally effective, but it's a way of giving you a little bit more privacy than just using Bitcoin on a normal basis. Mixing is absolutely still changing rapidly as a technology. The next generation of mixers is going to be peer-to-peer decentralized mixing. We have that going on in blockchain.info with their shared coin service, which is based on CoinJoin. And
do you have to opt into that, or is it an opt-out thing?
It's an opt-in thing. So you have to specifically say, they have like a send screen, and you have to say, I want to do a shared coin send as opposed to a regular send. It does cost a small amount. They charge you a little fee in order to do it, just for transaction fees, basically, because you want to have multiple rounds of this. And so basically you'll be doing a 10 up to 10 transactions in order to just do the one send as opposed to just a normal send. And you'll be doing it with other blockchain.info customers that are using the shared coin service.
Okay, so if the only people who opt into shared coin are people who are concerned about their privacy because they do have something to hide, is that a problem?
It is a problem because we know from other areas of privacy technology that when people need to opt in order to use it, most people just absolutely won't use it. It's a little bit of extra work. The graphical interfaces for this privacy technology tend to be kind of clunky and awkward because there's not enough customers to incentivize them to design really clean, easy-to-use interfaces. So you get very low participation. And the problem with that is that Bitcoin privacy fundamentally comes down to anonymity. You need to be able to do anonymous transactions. You need to be able to own Bitcoin anonymously. And anonymity is all about participation. The more people that participate in an anonymity system, the more anonymity everyone has. So low participation also means weaker privacy for the people that are actually opting into the system.
Okay, so opting into privacy features or privacy enhancing features is actually a form of activism to take Bitcoin as a whole to a more private and secure place, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Similar to the Tor networks, all right? So Tor is all about people using each other's internet connections as an ephemeral or a temporary identity. And the more people that use Tor, the stronger anonymity is for all Tor users. And some people are using Tor for really important things like blogging under dictatorial regimes and whistleblowing and all that kind of stuff. So it's really important that they have the good privacy. And people for a long time have been practicing activism by participating in the Tor network, running a Tor node, using Tor and so forth to help out these kind of activists. And I think that the same thing applies to Bitcoin privacy. You can help out these activists and just people in general that deserve to have financial privacy. Everyone deserves financial privacy, I think. So when you participate in these systems, you're helping out your fellow human as well. It's definitely a form of empathy and of freedom activism to participate in privacy systems with regards to cryptocurrencies.
Okay, and what are some other ways that people can help push Bitcoin forward toward a more privacy-preserving status?
I think the best thing that we can do in Bitcoin, the way that we've had the most success in pushing forward successful technologies is by voting with your wallet, right? So if you have the choice between a bunch of different wallet services, pick the wallet service that has the best privacy features. So right now, I think blockchain.info is a very strong competitor with their shared coin service, which they're providing for no fee to their company. They don't receive any fees on that right now. They used to, and then they were like, we hate coin validation. We want to make it easier for people to have private transactions. And so they took the very brave and noble step of removing their fees for that service. So you want to pick a service like that, or a dark wallet, or whatever it is that has the best features. You can also let people know that you want to have these features. You can write, emails to the developers. When you introduce your friends to Bitcoin, you can let them know, like, hey, there are these privacy concerns. You should use a service like blockchain.info because they have these privacy features. So those are all ways of propagating the meme that Bitcoin privacy is important.
Cool. All right. So just to sum up briefly, for somebody who's totally new to this and wants to do, as much as possible to preserve their privacy, would you say you recommend this blockchain.info wallet with the shared coin service, and give a few other tips and just let people know what they can do for a call to action?
Yeah. So shared coin is excellent. Just Google around and search coin join and coin validation and stuff like that, and just get a little bit informed on what the state of these topics are. You can of course read my book where I cover these extensively as well, and look into using things like Tor. Tor is actually you can. So if you're going to use shared coin, all you really need to do is download. In order to combine that with Tor, you can download the Tor browser bundle, and that makes things pretty simple. That's something that I cover in the book as well, but people can figure that out on their own, of course. Just start using these kind of technologies and trying them out and seeing how they are. I think they're quite easy to use once you figure out what they are and get accustomed to them.
But you just have to take that step to opt in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and your website is anonymousbitcoinbook.com, where you have a lot of helpful blog posts actually about cold storage and about political issues and all kinds of other things. So people can go there, anonymousbitcoinbook.com, and order your book. It's now available, right?
Yeah, that's correct. There's the book. There's a premium package that gives you even more information. You can also follow me on Twitter at @anonymouscoin. And I'm definitely going to be covering this stuff extensively in the future. So more blog posts. I'm on the Bitcoin group regularly, which is another show that I recommend people check out with Andreas and some other great folks.
All right. Thanks so much, Kristov. This was great.
Thanks for having me.